just enjoyed me putting the new ink pen in my trusty platinum fountain pen. Today I'm working on a wedding invitation for a friend. And without giving any details, you're gonna see, well, that's why I've got this piece of paper here to cover some kind of personal information. I'm just gonna be doodling on it. I was going to use my GoPro for some of this, but as I'm copying from the screen over there, there's some reference imagery over there. I wouldn't want my head to be flipping back and forth, as that would be quite annoying for you, the viewer, I think, and not very relaxing. So I'm just going to keep it static, and I will be moving my head back and forth. But I won't be taking the camera with me. The camera's just going to stay right here. My hand isn't very warmed up, so the first part of this drawing probably won't be very good. And we're back with the old setup as well. I've just got my camera over here. Sorry, my camera up there, and my mic, my normal mic, in front of me. I'm not using the new mic, as that, I don't know, I still need to figure it out. I think I might just save that for when I'm doing, like, I don't know, if I'm doing like a mural or something big or something like that. There seems to be a load of faces and heads in this bit. But I'm not going to draw them too accurately. This drawing doesn't need to be like perfect. Also because my friend isn't getting the original, there's going to be an edited version for the wedding invite. And I won't show you the final thing because, it's not for public consumption. All the information that's going to be on it, it's just for them to see. But what I'm drawing now is a town hall from the UK up north. Just going to take my jumper off. It's a little bit warm. But I'm hoping this will just be kind of a simple back to basics ASMR drawing video. As although I am experimenting with some of my videos and trying new things, it's always good just to go back to the tried and tested method. Now there are meant to be 6 pillars here, but I don't think I'm going to fit them all in. So I might just have to stick with 5. Which is fine. 5 is more than enough. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. Okay. The third one here. And the 4th one. And the 5th one. Okay, I'm definitely not getting 6 in there. No chance. There we go. Just a little bit of shadow. Just here. In fact, I might just do the background of it completely black. to stop this sound, the sound of my hand essentially peeling off the page. Okay. I think there's just some bricks here, so or big kind of slabs, I'll just put those in. I don't know what just reminded me of this, maybe drawing these kind of old buildings, but I read something the other day that there's a cathedral somewhere. It might be, I don't think it's Notre Dame Cathedral, anyway, it's somewhere, and maybe nearly 1,000 years ago, or at least a couple of hundred years ago, a long time ago, a young boy threw a tennis ball, or like a sports ball, up at the top of the cathedral, and it got stuck in some of the some of the stonework, and it's still there. And apparently, like, the boy's great-great-grandson or something has wanted to collect it, wanted to get it back just for, I don't know, just for fun. But I don't think they can, or I don't think they're letting him, and it's just remaining up there. If anyone else has heard this story and knows the facts better than me, please, please let me know. I'm sure I got a lot of the facts wrong there. I'm pretty sure it happened in the UK, so it might not have been Notre Dame. I'm going to colour this in. Might be able to hear a few little pen sounds here. I think what I might do after I've obviously finished the wedding invitation is maybe frame this and give it to my friend as the wedding present. I think that might be a nice idea. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. I mean, doing this itself is, I said, don't pay me, this is just my wedding gift to you. So it would kind of finish it off nicely if I gave him the whole thing too. Now, I'm not sure what this roof bit is made of. I'm gonna guess it's like little slates or something. Like old slates. I don't know how old this building is. Slate. That line wasn't very good. Slate. There's going to be some intense breathing sounds while I concentrate on getting some of this right. Okay, superb. Looking okay so far, I think. There's now quite a tricky spire on this, but first I'm going to do the roof of this building. This is just going to be a miscellaneous building in front, just to kind of build up the miscellaneous architecture it's looking alright actually, it's looking quite sweet. It looks better than it does when I'm looking at it just with my eyes. I'm not sure why that would be. Okay, you can see I very much recognise the kind of stonework on the side of this purely because it's absolutely everywhere in the UK on big like town halls. It looks almost like roofing, but it's like masonry, the stonework, and it's got like little. It's almost like what am I trying to say? Like shiplap is like it overlaps, like roofing. If that makes sense. Hopefully it does. If anyone's ever built a shed or done any roofing before, I've gone off piste here. This isn't what it looks like anymore, but I'm just rambling. I know what I'm talking about. I understand what I mean, so that's all that matters. Okay, some more dreaded pillars. Actually, no, at the end there's like a big stone. Something or other. Not sure. With bits in the middle. Yeah. Really kind of struggling to make out. This picture I'm looking at isn't very big on my computer over here, so I'm having to kind of do a little bit of guessing. Okay. And fill in some of it just black. And maybe a few bricks here. Okay. Right, we're still looking okay. There might be some roofing I have to kind of make up on top of here, because the picture I'm looking at has been taken from below, obviously. But I'm going to do this spire here for now. Do my best not to smudge it, although even if I do, I can edit it out on Photoshop, thankfully. Because obviously as an invite it's just going to be kind of mass produced over and over again, so there's not too much pressure on it being the original and being absolutely perfect, although obviously I'm going to try and make it as perfect as possible, of course. But, you know, I can not be so cautious about it. Okay, so here. That went better than expected. some of the inside wall. That's a bit skew if that is. Sorry, down all. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, some brickwork. It's not okay. Brick's looking okay now. Brick's looking okay. That's alright. I don't want to say it'll do, but it'll do. Okay. We're just gonna have the lines going down. I don't think I'm gonna bother with like the brickwork going down. I'll just continue it going across. And a little bit of shadow. A bit of shadow over here too. Nice bit of light dark contrast. Just a little bit of shadow. I feel like maybe doing any, oh my stomach's making weird noises, doing any kind of work I get like this as an ASMR drawing might be the way forward, because I actually really concentrate and I'm a lot less procrastinating when I'm making a video, whereas if I was just doing it off my own back, I'd draw a little bit and be like, well, time for a little break. Which I'm trying to work at, you know, impulse control and all that, but it's difficult, especially when you're a millennial with an iPhone, which I am. Maybe something, not sure, just colour this bit in. Oh, I'm off the screen, I do apologise. Okay, and then it goes along like that. And there actually seems to be a little, like, walled bit here. Okay, let's go back up here. Just above this, there's like kind of a ledge. Something, it's quite hard to tell. I already said to him who I'm doing this for, you don't mind it being a little bit wacky, do you? And he said no. That's good. So thank goodness he doesn't mind it looking a bit crazy. Okay, there's another. this one since it's around the corner. And in the place that I've already decided where there's going to be lots of shadow. Now it does appear to be quite a big ledge here. Oh. I'm going to colour this bit in, and then I'll draw that in and then colour in the lines underneath. Then comes the fun bit. There's actually a big clock. As you could probably tell, well, I've penciled in circle just there. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I've definitely drawn better clocks in my time, but just a little stretch. There we go. It's putting me to sleep. Hopefully it's doing the same for you. Okay. Like a little shape above there. Something big in the middle here. It's like a statue. I'm not sure. Right, try and make this clock face a little bit better. Still not ideal, but we ball. Okay, this should even things out a bit. There's a little triangle top bit. The paper just flew up then and made a little squiggle, but I might have saved it. I'm gonna do the clock. There's all these yieldy, it's like grandfather clock faces. Again, I've definitely drawn better things in my time. That's not looking too bad. Looking at it on the camera screen, it's okay. It's better than I thought. Might just be my eyesight playing tricks on me. I did think my eyesight was getting worse, which is obviously something I absolutely don't want given my line of work. But I went to the optometrist and they said, "You're fine, bro." So he said there's nothing wrong with them, which is obviously very relieving. But I'm not wholly convinced that they're absolutely fine. I need to maybe take a bit better care of them. No idea what's going on with this. I'm just gonna ignore that bit and do a whole fresh bit. this is not great. What am I going to do with this? Try and make it like blend into the rest of it. And then maybe just the fun bit doing the spire at the top. And there's loads of stuff on there. God, whoever made this building really went to absolute town on the decoration. They didn't know when to stop, they just kept making it higher and higher and higher. Now, there's like a little ring around there, and then there's just lines going up and up and down. And even there's just lines, so it's looking good. I'm happy with that. That's okay. Better things have been drawn in the history of mankind, but so have worse things. See the whole thing. Oh God, sorry. I'll edit that out. That's what we've got so far. I think now we need to add the like wall on this side. Just add it on there and then it like creeps behind. How am I going to do this? Because there is actually like a little tower thing next to it. Maybe we should get the geo-wizard on it and he might be able to tell what building this is from my drawings. It's not a big secret, but I'm not going to say what it is for now. Hello again. I'm back. I'm afraid that my camera ran out of battery, and then I just carried on drawing quite a bit and not filming it, so I got quite far yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever it was. And now I'm back, finishing it off with another third of this video, the final third, that might even make it an hour long. I know people are quite fond of the long videos. They're fun to make, but yeah, they do take up a lot of space and memory on the old laptop. But then, I'm not sure whether this is a good idea, but I basically just delete them afterwards to make space. I should back them up first, definitely. In fact, I will. I will do that with this one, since all the other ones I've done are deleted. This one shall be backed up, I swear. Just realised how off-centre the clock is. Should be over here, or at least the other pillar should be here, but I don't feel like it's only if you kind of count and pay attention that becomes obvious. It doesn't feel too obvious to the naked eye. Maybe it's just me because I'm drawing it, and I feel like you really get to know a drawing when you're doing it for a while. When I look back on drawings I've done in the past and see them after not seeing them for years, I kind of get back in that headspace of being so intimate with a drawing and knowing it inside and out and all the little things that you had to problem solve. I really enjoy the problem solving of drawing. I don't like problem solving in any other area of my life really, but with drawing, that's why I'd quite like to get a day job to do with art. Maybe, I'm not sure, set design or something like that. There'll be a lot of problem solving and I would love it. It'd be so much fun. Sorry, my throat making noises. I've just had dinner. Please excuse me. It's also very hot up here. I'm a little bit uncomfortable. It's that kind of muggy hot where it's raining, but it's still boiling, which is maybe one of the worst types of weathers because you have to wear a jacket, but then it's so hot you really want to just be in a t-shirt. I cycle a lot, and something that's incredibly strange is when it's boiling hot and you're cycling in the rain and the rain is almost warm, it's like you're having a shower, an actual hot shower. It's peculiar. Although not altogether unpleasant, even though up until recently I really hated rain and would do my best to avoid it. Just thought it sucks. Don't want anything to do with it. Now, I'm currently drawing maybe what some people might recognise as, I might be saying this wrong, Flinders Street Station in Melbourne, Australia. Where there's like the clock on the front and it's fairly lavish, it looks pretty cool. But my computer screen won't zoom in properly, so I'm annoyingly having to draw it from a little bit of a distance. Which is a pain in the bum. That was a little bit difficult, that bit. Maybe I can rectify that by doing the outline. But yeah, that's not that great, at least it's hidden away in the corner. That's a shame. I'm gonna get a little bit of it wrong and just do some bricks here. I'm sure that I can hear a wasp or a fly buzzing around this room, although it also sounds like it could be someone watching television next door. It's like humming. It's quite disconcerting, really. If, like, in some kind of sci-fi horror film, the wasp people were invading, this is what it would sound like. Maybe they are. Maybe this is the last you'll ever hear of me. Oh, it's just talking from the TV. Someone's clearly got one of those voices that just resonates. Interestingly, actually, I have one of those voices. And I know this because on numerous occasions I've been maybe downstairs or upstairs or in a different room, and someone said to me that they thought I was talking to myself because they can really, really clearly hear my voice, but couldn't hear the other people who I was talking to speaking. It happened when I was a teenager after my voice broke and in adulthood. If my friends are around and we're downstairs watching TV, my partner, who may have gone to bed before, says it sounds like I'm just talking to myself and she can't hear anybody else. Interesting, so I guess my voice just resonates. It's like the right tone or the right pitch or something to just carry through walls. Hopefully that translates to being a nice ASMR voice. Also, I haven't actually done a soft-spoken video yet. I tend to only do whispers. Well, actually, that's a lie. I should just... Oh, the toilet just flushed next door. Maybe I'll have to like talk very quietly and soft-spoken for an hour or two before doing the video. That video in particular doesn't have many views, so maybe that's why. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in this reference picture I'm using. Annoyingly, I can't zoom in properly. Or can I? Let's try. Oh, sorry, I'm going to edit that out. I just dropped my mouse on the table. Hooray, the zoom in worked. Thank goodness. It's like a weird black thing and it's like a black and a death. I just realised I don't even have to do the one on the other side, so maybe that's a winner. Okay. And we'll say it just goes up like that. Oh, you know what? That looks quite good. I'm quite pleased with that. Right. I think we need a little bit of shadow. Since there's quite a bit of shadow on the other side. Other side of the drawing, that is. I'll show you the whole thing. Why not done it? Oh, that's a bit skew with that bit. Maybe a little bit there. Dear. Tell you what. Don't want to do down there. I don't think I do. I'm not going to do that. Right. This is where it gets a bit messy. Oh, have I gone off screen? Not quite. That doesn't look great though. I'm going to make this a bit thicker. This is the 5 ram statue in Guangzhou in China. I might pronounce that wrong, I'm sorry. But it's this pretty gnarly statue of 5 rams. I've never seen anything like it really. It's good. I'm going to put in a little tree here. If in doubt, put a tree. Seems to do the trick. A good little space filler when you're just doing something simple like this and don't need lots of complicated filler. Some good windows down here as well on this building. I don't mind damp hand to make the paper too wet. I think I'm going to sneeze. Hang on, I just need to stop this happening. Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to drink some water. Okay, I think I've quelled the sneeze. It's not going to come. Or at least I'll save it for later. this today and then schedule it to upload tomorrow because I'm going away this weekend, which I'm looking forward to. I'm seeing some friends. Secretly having this video uploaded that none of them know about because none of them know about this channel. I have told a few friends, but don't really, not many of my, well, as far as I know, none of my friends are into ASMR, so don't really feel that they'd get it. Might not make much sense, and plus I quite like having a little secret, you know, they don't need to know. Probably wondering why I don't upload on Instagram so much. It's because I'm whispering into a microphone on the internet. That's why. Right, this bit is also a little, like, gate. Gate kind of slash barrier decorative bit. Okay. It's nice. I think that looks pretty good. Got the underside of the pen, the thin bit, so you know I mean business. I'm just going to go up like that. This is going to be a tricky bit because the angle at which I'm drawing this is maybe that will do. And then there is, oh dear, this is a bit of a mess. Oh dear, that's not great, is it? Looks a bit rubbish, and it's like right in the middle of the picture too. Weird clicking ASMR sounds that I haven't done before. Okay, I'm just going to colour that in and Jesus, take the wheel. Sorry everybody. That was not my finest work. Tiny little squares. And the start of the dome, yes. Okay, yeah, because on top of these little pillars there's like a thing, I don't know, little ornament on top, not a gargoyle, I don't think it's a gargoyle anyway, but something that means something to the people of Melbourne, sorry, never been to Australia, actually hoping to go next year, so I'll keep you updated. this is what I've got so far. So as you can see, I kind of did up here since 2 videos ago. When it ran out, I'd only really done this before. I did these houses down here, the Rama statues and place names, and started obviously today on the Melbourne station. You can see in pencil there, there's the soon-to-be wedded couple. As I said before, this is